So I bought a card sorter. I ended up getting the magic sorter right here. And I would thought I would do a review about this because there's not that much info for people wanting to get a starter bulk sorting machine. Obviously, there's like three options. I guess there's like four options. This seems like the most practical, cheap option in terms of like functionality and what it can do. But this has literally been a living nightmare. I'm going to talk about all the issues I've had in the 2 or 3 weeks that I've had it, how this thing has only been working for like 2 of the days of the 2 to 3 weeks that I've had it, and how I'm constantly stuck ordering new parts, troubleshooting it, and it's literally just a nightmare, and I'm definitely not fond of this, and I wish there would have been more info about this. But yeah, I'm going to break down all the issues I've had for you guys and talk about I guess if you should consider something like this. Maybe I got a bad machine, but yeah, let's get into it. So these are all the cards I've been able to get sorted. They're only sorted by the first letter. This is all that I've been able to do in 3 weeks, which is not exactly the output I was expecting from this machine. Straight out of the gate, as soon as this machine landed, there was issues, which is not what you want to have when you have a multi-$1,000 machine. So I will start and dive into all the issues I had. So first thing, when I got it out of the box, 3 issues. First of all, it was not able to pick up cards. This was related to a part in here connected to this, like the pump mechanism came broken. So again, immediately out of the box, I had to order parts for this thing to want to work. Right? That was the first thing, right? We get that fixed. Next thing that didn't work was the LED light that would help recognize the cards didn't work. That's why I have this fan or this light here. I had to go out of my way to buy this light here. But yeah, there's like an LED somewhere here where the camera will help identify the cards. Doesn't work. So I did this. This has been a really getaway to get it to work. Basically, if I put cards specifically in this row, this light helps the machine be able to read what the card is. If I go into this one or this one, does not work. Again, just another issue I had. And then again, straight out of the box, another issue I had was that this bolt right here was hitting on the frame right here, and that's why you can see some scratches here. Again, the support behind the machine is very good, and they have been able to help me with all those issues minus the LED light. The LED light, I need to go in here, and to be honest with you, I'm tired of going in here. So then the next thing I had was, for some reason, this machine will just stop working randomly. I don't know why. For a long time, I thought it was that this motor was overheating. The machine just broke on me, and I don't think it was related to the motor overheating because I let it rest for a few hours. But the parts are just so finicky. The machine is very prone to wanting to basically break itself because there is no safety mechanisms for it to protect itself, right? This thing, if it decides to not want to start, I don't know, basically sometimes the machine will freeze, right? And I'll be like, okay, well, when the machine freezes, you have to reset it, and the machine doesn't. Obviously, when you reset it, it just completely drops the arm. So I already had to have to replace this right here, right? Well, I was trying to figure out why this motor wasn't working today, and I was going through the motions, and I'm going through right here, there's actually some troubleshooting settings that you can go through, right? And so I'm going through all of these settings. Again, I imagine that it's not just going to drop itself when you're going through the troubleshooting settings and that it'll actually hold itself up, but no, it dropped itself again, and then it broke a part that was connected right here, a little piece of plastic that looks something like this. So again, now the machine's gonna be down for another week because I have to wait and order that part, wait for it to come here, and it's just been an actual living nightmare. Now I'm gonna have to disassemble this entire machine to, I don't even know where that part goes. I'm gonna have to disassemble this part of the arm to put it on, and just the way this machine is built, it is not necessarily the most fun thing to be working on, to be honest with you. It's just really inconvenient. Just replacing this potentiometer, I think is what it's called, or limit switch. Just replacing this limit switch was a pain, and it's when you're spending several $1,000s on a machine that's supposed to help you with productivity, and you have to constantly have this thing out of commission, is just really frustrating and annoying. Like I said, when it works, it's fantastic to a certain degree. Honestly, there's a whole pile of cards here that the machine couldn't recognize. It's I can live past it though, given that how expensive the other bulk sorting machines are. but it's just been constant issues and issues and issues to the point where it's like I'm pretty fed up with this thing, and I'm not even sure if I want to even continue dealing with this. Some issues that I've seen other people have is that they will say they have issues with the touchscreen here. Thankfully, I have not had any issues with that as of yet. The touchscreen is working perfectly fine for me. I don't know, like the support is good, but at the end of the day, it's like the build quality on this machine is not ideal. You can see so many of these parts are like 3D printed. They're just not quality, you know. It's like literally main components to like the innards of here connecting to the pump, they're 3D printed. It's like, can we not get like a metal version or something like this? Like, why cannot all the parts be like metal fabricated like this? You know, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't even mess with it. It's gonna break again, bro. I already know it's just gonna break again. Like, I don't understand. There's like so many parts of the machine that are just so cheaply, I don't even know. It's just like they cheaped out. They went with this option. Yeah, maybe it's to save a few dollars here and there, but it just creates such a nightmare with this machine, to be honest. Like, I love the machine when it wants to work, but it has not wanted to work for the vast majority of the time that it has been in my possession. And I waited so long for this thing to get into my possession. I have been waiting like 3 months for this thing to get into my hands, and it's just like non-stop issues, to be honest. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with it. I can give you guys an update later on, but initial impressions of this machine is wow. Can't say that I am very thrilled with it. You guys can look up videos of how it works, honestly, but this has been my user experience with this machine. And then there's part of the issue with this machine being down. I'm not even kidding. I have like 200,000 cards of bulk that I need to be sorting through, but I cannot because of this machine just always being down. And it's just like, all right, well, right now this is like basically money that is just stuck in bulk that I can't really do anything with because I don't have this machine doing what it was meant to do. And then I also have money stuck in this machine that's not doing what I needed to do. So it's kind of like a double whammy. And it's been very frustrating, to be honest with you. I wish the whole situation with this machine would have gone a lot smoother, but it's just been so rough. I will say, though, to their credit, a lot of the things that have broken on me, I've been able to just fix at home. Haven't had to send it back. But again, like, if you're spending this amount of money on equipment like this, I think we want better quality than like what I have been seeing from this. I don't know. I guess I just give them the credit that, like, yeah, at least the parts are easily interchangeable and stuff. But yeah, that's the Magic Sorter. 3 weeks living with the Magic Sorter. My first full-time employee has decided to call in sick, and I would have fired him if it was a real human. Yeah, this thing has been an actual nightmare. But yeah, I'll give you guys an update later on, I guess. But yeah, initial reviews, 3 weeks in, living with the Magic Sorter. Yeah, not great. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope if any of you are considering buying this machine, please consider everything I have said as of right now. Please, please, please consider that going into this purchase. Yes, it is the only affordable option compared to like the Roku, and then also I forget the name of the other sorting machine. But obviously this is way more affordable, but I don't know, guys. I can't personally recommend this right now. I really cannot personally recommend this. But yeah, that is my review on it, guys.